so many fantastic groups at Doncaster libraries. For example, in regards to IT and digital learning, we have a computer basics class and an iPad and tablet club. The computer basics class does exactly what it says on the tin, really. It's designed for people who have never touched a computer, and it's run over 3 weeks, just for an hour and a half a week. And the idea is basically at the end of the third week, they've got the confidence and the knowledge to use a computer either in our library or at home, and that they just feel confident about the digital age. The iPad and tablet group is a bit different in that anyone can come along to the group just to find out what iPads and tablets are. The vast majority of people do use it as more of a troubleshooting kind of session where if they come across issues at home, they'll scribble them down and they'll come to the class and then we'll just discuss them and try and work through them. It also encourages people to talk amongst themselves and share the knowledge that they have, because if 8 people come to the class and there's just me on my own, I may be with one person for 10 minutes, so everyone else starts chatting and they may help each other out. We also facilitate around 60 readers groups in Doncaster. Some are private groups, some meet in libraries, and they consist of anywhere between 4 and around 15 members in some groups. I'm sure you know the idea of a readers group, but I'll tell you anyway. The group get together, they're all given exactly the same book, they go home, read it, and come back together 3 or 4 weeks later to discuss it, which sounds very simple. But these groups do offer so much more because everyone learns from each other. You can find out how people interpret different things. It's a great way, if you like, dissecting fiction and non-fiction, but also it's a social group. So not only do you talk about the books and reading, you talk about your lives, you talk about your holidays and your family. So it's nice just to come along for a chat. And in regards to reading, it's so important now because we know that there are so many health benefits directly linked to reading. Yes, you'll become smart, but more importantly, you'll have reduced stress levels, it prevents the onset of Alzheimer's and dementia, and you'll live longer just by reading, which is fantastic, and who doesn't want that? For the younger children, we have lots of rhyme times across the borough. Children come to hear songs and stories, which, as well as being fun, helps them develop language and literacy skills. I also feel that it's got an important part to play in preparing them for school, in that it teaches them to observe, interact, sit down and listen to stories and socialise with other children. Not only is it important for the children, I think it's important for the parents and carers as well, because the groups kind of become social networks for them too. Like it or not, computers and coding are now part of our daily lives, and it's also part of the school curriculum. We're giving children the opportunity to be one step ahead by learning how to code and how to integrate these skills in their day-to-day tasks.